Man has 2 minutes to offer you something in a social setting. So if you're out at a bar or a lounge and he approaches you, within 2 minutes of that conversation, he needs to be offering you a drink, a seat, an appetizer, $1 million, something. Otherwise, you're just listening to him give a TED talk. He's giving a seminar, babe, at your expense. Congratulations. You just sat there and heard about his childhood traumas for free. You a therapist, babe. I didn't know. Do you take Medicaid? I didn't know. That's crazy. Couldn't be me. Your time and attention is valuable. He needs to honor that. Remember, you don't approach a goddess without a gift.
One of the first things that came to mind was she's either late 20s, early 30s. And I reckon that she could have got away with that early 20s. But now I think she's most likely in that disbelieving stage of life where she thinks she can still trade on early 20s beauty beyond that threshold where it's relevant. And I bet you that the frequency that she can actually get away with that is dramatically reduced from where it was. So maybe she's in that keep herself single and wait for real men to turn up, basically real simps who would have paid for youth and beauty to turn up when her youth no longer applies. I'm not saying that she's crazy old. I'm just saying that she can't get away with that sour, toxic point of view anymore. Or if she's got a banging body, and to be honest, I think she probably does from the kind of glimpses I could see, it's going to be somebody 40 odd plus, and she might not necessarily be looking for somebody in their 40s and maybe going on to 50s who will trade on relative youth. The other thought is, how do the men of America, where she's based, respect themselves by being a pure simp? Listen, if you want some seriously high money, you might commoditize the woman that you're with, thinking, I can buy intimacy time from this lady. So she needs to think on reflection, if he's paying for her time, and that's very blatantly what she's saying, then she's never a partner. He's buying her. So there's never going to be any emotional investment from him. She's another commodity. Whatever commodity comes to mind, just a little shiny thing. And whilst that shine lasts, the beauty and maybe the last elements of youth or body, whatever it is, whilst that lasts, it's fine. When a shinier commodity comes along, he may well treat that the same. When he actually comes across somebody he connects with on an emotional level, an intellectual level, somebody heading in the same direction, somebody with true femininity, do you think that woman has got a chance? Or until she changes her point of view, she will end up lonely and single and making videos about there's no good men out there, when in truth she's amongst the lowest level of woman. And I've done plenty of videos on lowest level of men. And guys, if you ever needed a reminder on why, there's no point in throwing away your wealth on women like that. And if you've got the money to waste, then absolutely fine. And as a man, I can still understand that. But you got to see that investment for what it is, absolute dead money. And as anybody within my community with that kind of money, we need to be building ourselves up for the future. And can you imagine if you took that pot of money you're wasting on these kind of trashy women you don't really care about and actually put it into people with the enterprise to try and build themselves and our communities going forwards? Oh my gosh, we could change the world. Instead, we're trying to play these stupid games with trashy people.